Hi guys, welcome back. Maya with Simply Bloom. Today I am super excited because I have put in new flower beds, two actually, right next to my garage on either side. For those of you who don't know, I moved away to Montana with my husband and family for 5 years. We were gone for 5 years and I had a renter living in this house, our house. And we moved back and everything that my renter didn't want was just left here in a pile. I'll show you the before picture. There was like a back seat to a car and just a bunch of random stuff. So that sat there for a while because it's just, you know, with moving and everything going on, that junk pile wasn't our first priority. So we got that cleaned up late last summer, and it was just a bare piece of land, dirt. It was bare dirt from having that sit there for I'm not sure how long. No grass was growing, which made it kind of the perfect slate for putting in a new bed. So I got some footage of me doing it. It was hard. My husband was helping and he really doesn't like to be filmed. So I got what I could filming wise. So I'll kind of show you. We started with just laying cardboard down. We've been looking more into that no-till method where you just lay cardboard down and cut a hole in the cardboard and then plant away and then cover it with mulch. Now it's similar in a sense to landscape fabric, cheaper. I don't like landscape fabric. I hate landscape fabric, and in a sense probably cardboard too if I wasn't finishing a bed completely. Like if I knew this wasn't going to be finished for a few years, because it's a pain. It is a pain to scoop away the mulch, cut in the cardboard or landscape fabric, and then it's a pain. I've been doing it so much lately. But I knew this bed was going to be completed today, or the day I did it. I wasn't planning on adding any more plants unless one doesn't make it through the winter, which is always possible in a zone 3. So that's kind of the method that I did. So let me show you the footage of what I got and then I will give you a tour. Okay, and here we are. So like I said, I did both sides of our garage door. And it's pretty similar on both sides, but this bed here is much longer, so I was able to sneak a few more plants than over here. So I'm just going to go through and show you what we planted. So first I planted this hen and chick. So I love, oh, and there's a weed. Lovely. I just planted it. How did it grow that quickly? I I love the bright yellow chartreusey green with the dark mulch. So when I first bought this, it was more red like that. And you can kind of see some tips, and then as it's getting older, I don't know if the lighting changes things. I don't know a whole lot about hen and chicks, especially this variety. It's the gold nugget variety. But it's definitely changing. So I don't know light requirements, what type of soil, you know, how much water. That could probably all put a factor in hen and chick. Like I said, I live in a zone 3. I'm not sure if this will come back. It does say zone 3 through 8. So hopefully it comes back. Hopefully. But I'm loving that. It's just kind of looks like a nice ball of light next to the step. And then here I have a Hearty Geranium. Now this is zone 4, so I'm not sure if it will come back or not. I have a bunch of buds right here that are just starting to open. But this is the, oh lordy, how do I say that? The Dark Reader Cranesbill. Dark Reader Cranesbill. There's that. And then right behind it, excuse this cord goes to our chicken coop. Eventually I want to have the line, electrical line dug and trenched under, so we don't have this lovely orange electrical cord running through our yard. But this is the Daring Deception daylily. I've never been a huge fan of daylilies, but I don't know, they're kind of growing on me. So I have one there. And like I said, this pretty much copies the same thing as that side. So hen and chick, Hearty Geranium, daylily. But this side does have a few more plants, so I'll get to those. So in the back, I have a peony that I planted. Not sure what color. It's either going to be red, pink, or white, and I'll leave that video linked in the description box below if you want to see me starting those. I actually started those inside and then just planted them out when it got warm enough. Here I have a Virginia, I believe that's how you say it, a Shoe Shine Rose Virginia. Now I have these planted somewhere else as well in a hosta bed. I love these. They look like a big ball of lettuce and they are so hardy. We had, well, zone 3, you know, we get cold winters, and as soon as the snow melted, this was just shining bright green under the snow. It didn't even look like it got hit, whereas all my other perennials, they die back, turn brown. That was still shining. Love it. And here I have an Echinacea that I planted from seed. It's either going to be purple or white. It was a mixed seed packet. And then here, oh, I love this, you guys. Love it. Look, it's just starting to bud up. It's about to bloom. It is a Russian sage and it smells so good. So I don't know, you probably I have a lot of purple and yellows going in this bed. So you'll kind of see, especially this chunk right here, there's lots of purples and I'm trying to highlight it with yellows. Like I said, this is either purple or white. Yellow, you know, we got lots of yellows and purples going on, and that's kind of what I wanted. So here it's pretty much done, but here is a yellow Asiatic lily, and I've never seen one like this because it's kind of like a speckle. It looks more orangey red in the camera, but it's more of like a pinky burgundy color. I love that. Here, this desperately needs to get deadheaded, but I left the last few spent blooms on before I deadheaded it because I wanted to show you. This is a balloon flower. I love balloon flowers. This is the Rapido Blue Bellflower. Oh, bellflower. I always called them balloon flowers. Was I wrong the whole time? Bellflower. Oh my gosh, I always called them balloon flowers. Okay, this is a bellflower, excuse me. The Rapido Blue Bellflower. And I am so sorry. I'm horrible at pronouncing names, so I apologize if I'm saying all of these wrong. Here is a pincushion flower, and I cannot remember the variety. I think it's something butterfly blue, but I could be very wrong. This one needs to get cut back as well. But I kind of waiting because I'm making a big cut flower arrangement, and I want to use these seed heads. So I haven't cut them back yet. I am planning on making that arrangement in a couple days. I'm just waiting for a few snapdragons to open. But I love it. So I will be using both the flower in it and the spent blooms because I think that will add just so much interest to the arrangement. And then back behind it, I have a clematis. Proteus Clematis. It gets these beautiful, on the other side I have one that's actually blooming, but you can see it gets these beautiful big purpley lavender flowers, and I have a bunch of buds coming on those. Next to it here, I have the kobold gay feather. And it gets those beautiful, you can kind of see in the picture, those beautiful tall purple spikes. And then in front of it, I have a lupine. Again, I need to deadhead that as well. But this is just the popsicle mix lupine. So it has like pinks and purples and so beautiful. I love lupine. My dad really always loved lupine. He passed away this last year, so I knew I wanted to put lupine in my garden just to kind of think of him. Here I have an Aster, and I don't know if I have a tag in this one. I'll check the other one, but it's just a purple Aster. It looks beautiful. Here's another Virginia, same variety. You know what? I don't think I said the variety. Oh no, I did. Shoe Shine Rose. I can't say it unless I'm looking at it. Okay. Here's another Echinacea, and I believe this is just the, what is this? Cheyenne Spirit. Just get a little pop of color. And then behind it, I have two bee balms, Jacob Climb, and it smells so good. Anyone else do that? They just walk through, rub the plant, and just smell your fingers. I don't know, maybe I'm weird for doing that. Here I have a sedum. And what variety are you? Autumn Joy sedum. So I know this plant will do well. I'm kind of taking a risk on some of the others. This was all sand. It was really sandy soil in here. So I'm going to have to be watching them and definitely giving some plants extra water because the soil just doesn't hold water, but I know the sedum will do super well. And here is another Asiatic lily. It's not red, or it's not yellow. It's already done. I need to cut it back, the tops anyways. It's not yellow. It is like a deep burgundy color. So yeah, I think it looks so good. Here's some more lilies. I was thinking of popping a few more in, but I'm gonna wait. So this side's pretty much the same. Hen and chick, geranium, the same daylily. I have a not a petunia. I always do that. Anyone else say a petunia instead of peony? I have a peony. I'm looking at it now. I'm worried I planted the Russian sage too close, but I really wanted the Russian sage. I didn't originally have it on this side because this side is shorter, but I love Russian sage, so I popped that in. Hopefully it's not too close. There's another Virginia, the Asiatic lily. Here is the clematis. Oh my goodness, look at that. And then when it's done blooming, it leaves these awesome little fuzz balls. Like, I don't know, the spent blooms look like that, and I will plan on using those in arrangements too because so gorgeous, so gorgeous. I need to kind of train that one up and stake it up a little bit, but so pretty. Here's another spent scabiosa. Again, I will be cutting this back, but you can already kind of see there's a new bud coming. So there's new ones coming. And here is a bellflower. I still can't believe I always call them balloon flowers. What was I thinking? Bellflower. Here's another burgundy Asiatic lily, Cheyenne Spirit. This one got fried too, I'm sorry. So I need to cut back the dead growth. And we have some new growth pushing here. Another gay feather there. The bee balm, and sedum. Overall, I am obsessed how it turned out. I love it, especially after being such an eyesore for almost like a good year. And well, it wasn't a year, it was a good 6 months after moving in. We just didn't get to it, and I was pregnant, so I couldn't lift anything, and it was bad. So it's so beautiful. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm also working on currently in the process of putting 2 new flower beds elsewhere. I have a shade hosta bed that I have all planted. I just need to mulch around it. And then I'm putting in another bed around some lilacs that I have. And then I also want to be landscaping 2 sides of the house that aren't currently landscaped. Whether I get to that this year or not, I'm not sure, but it is in the near future. If not this year, definitely next year. And then I have an entrance to my driveway that's lined with the white picket fence, so I want to be landscaping in front of that as well. But that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It just makes me so happy to see this. Going in and just seeing the yard transform and be beautiful. So thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for future videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.